Okay, you're on.
Hello,
Because I got the little square and the two lines.
hello, everyone. And once again, this time I'm coming to you from Burger King and Coca Scare. Fox News. Yeah, let me see this for a minute. Yeah, that's my cameraman who helps me out with these. As you can see, it says Fox News on it. Well, making this video because we were just watching it as we came in to have a little BK chow. And there was a gentleman on it talking about Iran and all that, and sorry, caught me in the middle of dinner. But he mentioned that Iran needs to realize that this isn't the same administration that we sheriff in town. As he put it, the mullahs in Tehran need to realize that this isn't the same administration of 8 years, who basically gave them money and bolstered that regime to be a destabilizing force in that region. Alright. I'm making this to show that even Fox News from time to time does seem to come out with the truth. While the majority of what they say is wrong. But this particular issue is 100% correct. Right? Iran needs to realize that Obama's not in office anymore. We've got a president now who says what he means and means what he says. As such, these sheriff in town, they better start abiding by the restrictions and laws put on them and governed them by the United Nations and by any and all deals that we've ever had with them. Such as the fact that they can't have intercontinental ballistic missiles, especially the ones that have the payload capacity for nuclear warheads. Thank you. So, that being said, I found that very interesting to get that information off of Fox News. For once, Fox News actually told the truth, and I'm happy with it. Normally, I count Fox News in with the comic strip in the back of the New York Post. Just good for a laugh. But they did good today. I gotta give them credit there. And I'm sure Alex Jones would. Now, if you've noticed, I don't plug anything on my show. I don't ask for money when I do this or anything, because this is me doing it as an American citizen. I don't want money for it. But, that being said, I gotta say, this is the greatest nation in the world in my book. What else could someone really speak their mind and not have to worry about going to prison for it? However, when someone like Madonna, and I've been a big fan of Madonna for years, but when she openly says she's thought about and planned about blowing up the White House, that could be considered as a terroristic threat and therefore should be dealt with as one. When you've got Shia LaBeouf running around and having all his little cronies beat up on women and little dudes, and you have all these other people that are screaming, no borders, no wall, no border, no ban, no wall, no ban. But yet they're building human walls around people so that no one can get to them while they're getting the holy daylight beaten out of them. Or they reach over a reporter's shoulder to spray pepper spray or bear mace or whatever it was in the young girl's face in Berkeley. These are acts of cowardice. Plain and simple cowardice. And I say this to any no leftists out there. You think you're big, you think you're bad, you want to attack women and children. come on. Cobleskill, New York. 578 Main Street, apartment 1. You bring it. But bring you several things. A good supply of body bags and a whole lot of people with you. And a lot of money. Because when I knock you out, I'm taking your money. For my aggravation. Because, well, I'll fight for the right for people's right to protest. What they're doing ain't protest. What they're doing is an act can be considered war and terrorism. That's not what this country's about. Never has been. If you don't like something, get your facts together, take care of it on the next election. Talk to your congressman, stuff like that. But not violent protest. No change has ever been affected by violent protest. Martin Luther King knew that. Mahatma Gandhi knew that. Malcolm X knew that. It was all through peaceful, non-violent, civil disobedience, aka a peaceful protest, that they elicited change. Violence only hurts your cause. It makes you look like idiots and paid rabid dogs that you are. But for now, Brother Elements is signing off. If you like what I have to say, comment below, hit the like button, subscribe, hit that little bell below so you can keep getting notifications when I make videos. And thank you, and I thank God or Allah, whatever you believe in, back on America's side again. Thank you, and have a nice night.